Hello everyone, welcome back to TechBlog 66, the channel where we explore classic cinema, timeless storytelling, and movies that deserve to be rediscovered. Today's vlog takes us into the world of suspense, political intrigue, and emotional resilience with the 1974 thriller, The Tamarind Seed. This film is not just a spy story, but also a thoughtful character study set against the backdrop of Cold War tension. Directed by Blake Edwards and based on the novel by Evelyn Anthony, The Tamarind Seed offers a mature, restrained, and quietly powerful cinematic experience that still resonates today. Released in 1974, The Tamarind Seed stars two legendary performers, Julie Andrews and Omar Sharif. Unlike the fast-paced spy thrillers that dominated the era, this film takes a more reflective and human approach. It focuses less on gadgets and action and more on emotions, trust, fear, and the psychological cost of living under constant surveillance. This makes the film stand out as something deeper and more personal than a typical espionage story. The story centers on Judith Farrow, played by Julie Andrews, a British civil servant who has recently lost her husband. She is emotionally wounded, lonely, and trying to rediscover herself after years of personal sacrifice. On a quiet holiday in Barbados, Judith meets Fifer Sverdlov, portrayed by Omar Sharif, a charming and intelligent Russian man who seems equally burdened by life. Their meeting feels accidental, but in a world shaped by politics and secrets, nothing is ever truly simple. From the beginning, the film establishes a calm and elegant tone. The tropical setting contrasts beautifully with the inner turmoil of the characters. Sunlit beaches, soft ocean sounds, and relaxed conversations create an atmosphere of peace. Yet beneath this calm surface lies constant tension, as both characters are connected to opposing sides of the Cold War. The film slowly reveals that Fifer is not just a tourist, and Judith is not just a grieving widow. Julie Andrews delivers one of her most restrained and nuanced performances in this film. Audiences familiar with her musical roles may be surprised by how quietly powerful she is here. Judith is not dramatic or expressive in obvious ways. Instead, Andrews uses subtle facial expressions, pauses, and controlled dialogue to convey deep emotional pain. Her character is intelligent, cautious, and deeply human. She feels real, vulnerable, and believable, which makes her journey compelling to watch. Omar Sharif is equally impressive as Fifer Sverdlov. Known for his charisma and warmth, Sharif brings a gentle sadness to the role. Fifer is a man trapped between duty and desire, between loyalty to his country and longing for personal happiness. Sharif's performance is calm and dignified, but beneath that calm is a man who understands the dangers of trust. The chemistry between Andrews and Sharif is quiet but powerful, built on shared glances and unspoken understanding rather than dramatic declarations. As Judith and Fifer grow closer, the film gradually shifts from romance to suspense. Both characters begin to suspect that the other may not be entirely truthful. Judith's professional background makes her observant, while Fifer's life has trained him to be cautious. This mutual suspicion creates an emotional push and pull that drives the narrative forward. The audience is invited to question every conversation, every gesture, and every silence. One of the film's greatest strengths is its pacing. The Tamarind Seed unfolds slowly, allowing characters and relationships to develop naturally. Some viewers may find this pace deliberate or even slow, but it is essential to the story's emotional impact. The film is less concerned with shocking twists and more focused on psychological tension. Each scene adds another layer to the character's internal struggles. Director Blake Edwards, best known for comedies, shows remarkable restraint here. His direction is elegant and controlled, never drawing attention away from the story or performances. The camera work is simple and effective, often lingering on faces rather than action. This choice emphasizes emotion over spectacle and reinforces the film's mature tone. The visual storytelling complements the themes of isolation, longing, and uncertainty. The Cold War setting is central to the film, but it is handled with subtlety. Instead of focusing on political ideology, the story examines how global conflicts affect individual lives. Both Judith and Fifer are pawns in a larger political game, and the film highlights how personal happiness is often sacrificed for national interests. This theme remains relevant today, making the film feel timeless rather than dated. Another notable aspect of the Tamarind Seed is its music. The score is gentle and reflective, enhancing the emotional atmosphere without overpowering the scenes. Music is used sparingly, allowing silence to play an important role. These quiet moments give the audience time to absorb the emotional weight of the story and connect with the characters on a deeper level. As the story progresses, Judith becomes increasingly aware that her relationship with Pfeiffer may put her in danger. Her professional instincts clash with her emotional needs, forcing her to make difficult choices. Julie Andrews portrays this conflict with remarkable control. Judith is neither naive nor reckless. She is a woman weighing risk against happiness, and the film respects her intelligence by allowing her to make thoughtful decisions. Pfeiffer's situation becomes equally complicated. His growing feelings for Judith threaten to compromise his mission and his safety. Omar Sharif conveys this inner conflict beautifully, using quiet intensity rather than dramatic outbursts. His performance reminds us that even those trained to suppress emotion are still human at heart. The film's title, The Tamarind Seed, works as a symbolic element. Like a seed, the relationship between Judith and Pfeiffer begins small and fragile but grows over time. However, growth does not guarantee survival. Just as a seed requires the right conditions to flourish, love requires freedom, trust, and safety. In a world dominated by suspicion and surveillance, these conditions are hard to find. The final act of the film brings the underlying tension to the surface. Without relying on excessive action, the story reaches a powerful emotional climax. The choices made by the characters feel earned and realistic. The ending is thoughtful rather than explosive, staying true to the film's restrained style. It leaves the audience reflecting on the cost of love in a divided world. One of the most admirable qualities of the Tamarind Seed is its refusal to simplify moral questions. There are no clear villains, only systems that trap individuals in roles they did not choose. This complexity adds depth to the story and encourages viewers to think beyond traditional good versus evil narratives. From a modern perspective, the film may feel understated compared to contemporary thrillers. However, this understatement is precisely what gives it lasting power. The performances, themes, and emotional honesty make it a rewarding experience for viewers who appreciate character-driven storytelling. In conclusion, The Tamarind Seed is a beautifully crafted film that combines romance, suspense, and political drama with intelligence and sensitivity. Julie Andrews and Omar Sharif deliver outstanding performances that elevate the story beyond genre conventions. The film's slow pace, elegant direction, and emotional depth make it a hidden gem of 1970s cinema. For viewers who enjoy thoughtful thrillers, mature romance, and classic performances, The Tamarind Seed is well worth watching. It reminds us that even in a world defined by fear and division, human connection remains powerful, fragile, and deeply meaningful. Thank you for watching this review on TechBlog 66. If you enjoy classic movies and detailed discussions, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless cinema content. This movie is available on YouTube free.